still in Ayrshire, exploring Covenanter country. I'm here in Cumnock now, and here in the old graveyard across from Cumnock Baptist Church. This is the burial place of Alexander Peden, Sandy Peden, otherwise known as Peden the Prophet, faithful minister of Christ. The memorial reads, for his unflinching adherence to the covenanted Reformation in Scotland, was expelled by tyrant rulers from his parish of New Luce, imprisoned for years on the Bass Rock by his persecutors, and hunted for his life on the surrounding mountains and moors till his death on the 26th of January 1686. In the 60th year of his age, and here at last his dust reposes in peace, awaiting the resurrection of the just. And then the inscription below: such were the men, these hills, who trod strong in the love and fear of God, defying through a long dark hour alike the craft, the grafton and race of power. Erected in 1891. Here lies Alexander Peden and one or two others too, other Covenanters who were martyred with him. Don't know if I can read this one. Yeah, it pretty much says the same as the memorial. Another one here, Thomas Richard, who was shot by Colonel James Douglas for his adherence to the covenant work of the Reformation on the 5th day of April 1685. So there are others that are buried here in this spot. My brother Jimmy Fisher tells me that this burial site is also the place where these brothers were hanged for their faith and buried here beneath the gallows here in Cumnock in Ayrshire. Just a bit of a correction that I have to make with regards to the last video when I mentioned that James Renwick was the last of the Scottish martyrs. That's not quite true. He was the penultimate, the last but one. The next video, hopefully when I find the site at Sorn, will tell you about the one who was actually the last to suffer for the Reformation in Scotland. So this is the burial place and the memorial to Alexander Peden, Peden the Prophet, and others who were hanged with him here on this spot here in Ayrshire and Cumnock, in this old graveyard as it is now. It's breathtaking, really, you know, when we think of those days and times and what these brethren suffered. Not just men folk, but women folk as well. They mustn't be forgotten. Down further south, down towards Galloway, there's Wigtown, where the two Margarets were drowned in the Solway. One in front of the other. The elder was put to the rear, and the younger to the front. And as the tide came in to drown the elder Margaret, in the hope, of course, that the younger, in seeing her come to an end, that she would maybe recant. Of course, she did not. The two Margarets courageously died for their faith. So this is here in Cumnock. Moving on from here to Thorn, and well, we'll see what we find there. There's an interesting spot there. Across the road there, I don't know if you can see it, is Cumnock Baptist Church, just across the road from the site where Alexander Peden and his fellow Covenanters succumbed for their faith in the Reformation principles. So there we go. This is Cumnock in Ayrshire. God bless you. Go with you. Have a good day.